Yo, how you guys doing? Back at it like a...
You know what dog food tastes like? Do you? It tastes just like it smells. Delicious.
crack addict. It's your boy, official Tyree Samuels, right? And before y'all do anything else, go ahead and make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, because I want y'all to be the first to get all the notifications every single time I drop a new video, which I'm going to be doing every single week. Now, I know you're probably asking, Tyree, how can I learn how to trade in the foreign exchange market in a more simple fashion?
No offense, but how?
Well, what if I were to tell you in steps 1, 2, 3, and 4, 4 simple steps, you can actually turn into a consistently profitable trader in the foreign exchange market? That's what we're going to talk about today, family. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. Yo, everybody. How y'all doing? Back at it like a crack addict. Once again, your favorite entrepreneur, your boy, official Tyree Samuels. So make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button so I can keep y'all up to date with all new content that's going to be dropped every single week. Now, today I was telling you guys, we're actually going to be talking about how you can start trading in the foreign exchange market using 4 simple steps. So as you guys know, a lot of these scanner videos, we're going to start off pretty much the same. So the first thing that you guys actually want to do is log into im.center. After you log into im.center, the next thing you want to do is you actually want to be able to go to where it says go live, right? Now, go live, if you guys do not know, is pretty much going to be like your class that you're going to be showing up to every day so that you can learn from your, multi-6-figure, multi-7-figure, educational instructor. So whenever you first get here, it's going to talk about the Forex basics tutorials. Make sure if you're new, you go through these videos that are only going to be about 2 minutes a piece, right? You can watch them and it's going to help you be guided through how to be able to take advantage of the platform. Now, with that being said, as I scroll down, we're going to go straight to the area that we need to locate. So you're going to scroll. You're going to look for where it says DeLorean. Okay. I actually have a prop for y'all. I bet. The DeLorean. As you guys can see, right? I actually went and bought like the little figurine because this personally for me, right, I can't speak for anybody else, but personally for me, this is the strategy that actually helped me become self-sufficiently consistent in the market. Before that, I was struggling just like most people are. This is what I came to and what started helping me be able to start seeing consistent results. So if I actually click on this, I want everybody on this video to actually take some time, right? Take some time. And then what I want you to be able to do is take notes on exactly what I'm about to direct you to do. You have 3 educators on the DeLorean strategy. I'm going to give you a specific order that you need to go watch these educators in. If you start watching it all randomly outside of the order I'm about to give you, hey, that's on you at that point. So the first educator you want to start watching is going to be Patrick Kinney. Okay. Educator number 1 is going to be Patrick Kinney. Patrick Kinney is a co-founder of the DeLorean along with Tyrone Foss. He actually started trading at the age of 18. He's about 25 now. So he's been trading like 5 to 7 years, something like that. Multi-millionaire, right? Has a lot of different assets, a lot of different investments, and he's going to be able to get you started off with all that you're going to need to know before you start diving into more advanced information. So whenever you tap into Patrick, right, the first thing I need you to understand is whenever you come to Patrick, the very first video I want you guys to watch is the 2-hour DeLorean training. I want you to write that down. The very first video is going to be the 2-hour DeLorean training, okay? Then after you watch that, you want to be able to watch boot camps day 1 through day 5. Now, I'm not saying you got to skip the rest of these videos. I'm just saying I'm trying to help you get to where you want to go as quick as possible, okay? So the first video, 2-hour DeLorean training. After that, you want to watch boot camp day 1 through 5, okay? Now, that's going to get you, hitting the ground running. Now, on top of that, as you guys can see, Patrick actually goes live 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. So you guys want to be able to tap into that because guess what? He's giving out live trading ideas, okay? He's going to actually be giving out live trading ideas. Now, the next thing that you guys really want to be able to focus on, after you finish Patrick's favorite sessions, you want to go to Abel Melendez, okay? AKA Mr. Sauce, right? Now, same concept. Whenever you come to Abel Melendez, you want to click on where it says favorite sessions, okay? You want to click on where it says favorite sessions, and then you actually want to watch all 5 videos he has. So it's not me specifically picking. You want to watch all 5, right? And the videos that are going to help you the most are going to be DeLorean and smart money combined, along with trends, ranges, and smart money concepts. I mean, also how to identify a trend and what to do next. I mean, every single one, he even gives a little crypto sauce, is going to be highly important. So remember, you're going to start off on Patrick first, watch those videos in the order I gave you for Patrick. Then you're going to come to Abel after you're done with Patrick and watch all 5 of Abel's favorite session videos. It doesn't necessarily matter what order you're going in. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're actually about to go look at Abel Melendez's schedule. Abel Melendez's schedule is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8 a.m. Eastern, right? 7 a.m. Central. So yeah, you can see it correctly. Abel literally comes on right before Patrick. So you got 2 consistent hours back to back that you can hop on, do some live trading, get some education, and take advantage of the mentorship. Now, the GOAT, the final person, the head honcho, right? The guy that actually created the DeLorean strategy is going to be Tyrone Foster, right? Tyrone Foster is going to be the person that I look at like a Phil Jackson. He helped me get to the next level. If it wasn't for Tyrone, I have no idea where I would be, right? Probably still working all 3 of my jobs, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, with that being said, same thing. Now, the reason why you're saving Tyrone for last is because I didn't even know that, right? Did y'all see the genuine shock on my face? So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? Apparently, Tyrone has gotten rid of a vast amount of the videos that were in his favorite session. So he only currently has 4. What I'm gonna do while I'm on here is I'm gonna see if I can finesse it real quick. I cannot finesse it, guys. So yeah. So apparently I haven't been in his favorite sessions in a while just because all the videos that were in here, I went through them like 2 to 3 times because I've been around for almost 2 years. He used to have maybe like 20, 30, 40 videos in here. Now he only has 4. So that really just goes to show you that you want to be able to take advantage of this information whenever you can, because just like anything else, it may not be there whenever you're like, oh, now I'll go check out the DeLorean. Well, for all the people that took forever, you don't even have access to the majority of the videos that were going to teach you all the actual sauce, right? So what you need to make sure that you're going to do is I'm pretty sure he's going to go back over all the information again, because it's been about 2 to 3 times. He's literally redone all the information new. So all the new people coming in can start, transitioning over properly. But same order, Patrick first, Abel second. Then you're going to go watch the 4 videos in Tyrone's favorite session, since it's not as many as it used to be. That's a little bit of a pro and a con. A pro for the people that don't want to watch a lot of videos, a con for the people that want to be able to get all the sauce possible. Now that you know how to be able to come into the strategy, start off and do it the proper way, the next thing you guys want to actually be able to do, and then also on top of that, make sure you go check Tyrone's schedule. He goes live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 6 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Central, okay? Now, the next thing you guys want to be able to do is you actually want to go click on where it says strategies, right? So if you go click on where it says strategies, what it's actually going to do is it's going to be a similar thing. So you guys want to make sure you read through the handbook so you understand how to be compliant. Then you want to scroll down. Under where it says FRX Academy, you want to select on DeLorean. Obviously, if your DeLorean is not blue and it's grayed out, you need to go add it or upgrade to the elite package, right? So if I click on a DeLorean, it's actually going to give me a brief description, right? It's a strategy that identifies reversal zones, right? The style is intraday. It can also be for swing trading. It can also be for scalping. And the market is going to be for foreign currencies as well as indexes, cryptos, and commodities, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm simply going to click on it, and it's going to open up the scanner for us, okay? Same concept. You guys want to make sure you're going through each one of these videos so that you understand how to be able to properly take advantage of the information. They actually have a video going over to Telegram, which I'm going to go ahead and show you guys real quick. So if I move my handsome face out the way, if you guys actually notice over here, if I click the bell, which this actually works for the vast majority of the products. If you click that bell in the top right-hand corner, it's going to give you access to the Telegram. If I open it up, you guys will see it right here, DeLorean alerts, and then you'll get an alert every single time a new DeLorean is called out. So definitely make sure you guys take advantage of that. Let me go ahead and move my handsome mug back over here, right? So now that we're currently looking at it, this is going to be the DeLorean strategy. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you guys one and one only, because that's what the information that I just walked you guys through is going to be there for. I'm actually show you guys how to actually be able to look and take a good DeLorean, and we're going to follow these 4 steps. So let me see if I can actually, I got to actually find one. If I can't find one, then I'll go show y'all on, because I have an older YouTube video that I did, and I wanted to just be able to do an updated one. So let me do a little bit of scrolling, see if they got any worth trying to give an explanation for. Let's see. And that's why I always come prepared. I already knew if I wasn't going to be able to find one on here for you guys, that all I got to do is just go to a video that I made previously, and I have some good examples on there. So yeah, so that looks like that's what we're going to have to do, which is no biggie, not tripping at all. So this is what we're going to do, right? As you guys are on YouTube, I'm about to go to YouTube. I'm about to show you guys. So look at this, right? Peep this. So if I go click on videos, right? And you guys definitely make sure that, like I said, y'all go click that subscribe button. Okay. You guys see the content that we dropping, right? We're going to be dropping content for the rest of the year consistently. So just make sure y'all keep tapping in. But with that being said, if I go click on DeLorean strategy, I'm actually walk you guys through, I'm a little unorthodox, but I'm gonna walk you guys through exactly what a good DeLorean would look like. And if you guys want to, you could definitely go check out both of these videos and compare them to see if maybe you like one more than the other. Okay. Let's see. All right, perfect. So what I want you guys to really pay attention to is if we look at this example, right? Now, this is maybe not be the best picture, but that's why I say you want to go dive into the information. As soon as you go watch Patrick's 2-hour DeLorean video, everything is going to make more sense. So with this strategy, there's actually going to be a tab above that says training, right? They'll actually give you a YouTube video that you can watch. In my personal opinion, I would skip the YouTube video because the 2-hour video is going to be way more information. The YouTube video is only 20 minutes. So even if you watch the YouTube video, you're still going to have to watch the 2-hour video. So I want to be able to focus on where it says step-by-step graphic. So notice how they have a step-by-step graphic for different variable time frames. So a 15-minute to a 1 hour and a 4-hour to a daily. Okay. So needless to say, if I'm looking at an example that's like on a 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, I would be looking at this graphic. So let's just say that this is an example from the 15-minute. What I would basically do is if it were one of the pairs that was currently over here, the time frame is going to be represented in parentheses. So I know which graphic to pick. Right. If I scroll down 60 minutes, that would be an hour. Let me see if I can find a 4-hour one. They don't have a 4-hour one, but it would say 240 minutes. Okay. So with this example, all I have to do is click on the step-by-step graphic, and it's actually going to give me 4 simple steps that all I have to do is follow. And it's going to give me the highest probability of being consistently profitable in these markets. Right. And if you don't know, you guys stay until the end. I'm actually showing you guys how you can take advantage of it in a binary options market. So notice how they have a buy signal and a sell signal. Now, if we're currently looking at this, the first thing I want you guys to be able to pay attention to is they're always going to have an arrow attached to the scanner. So the arrow right here, like how you guys can see, there's going to either be a blue arrow that's pointing up or a red arrow that's pointing down. And that's just going to simply give you guys the ability to start getting used to what direction to look for the trade until you become a professional. So since there's an up blue arrow, that means that I want to take a buy signal because up means I want to buy it. So all I would do is I would click on this area, zoom in, and now I'm going to start getting down to the nitty gritty. Now, the first thing you guys want to pay attention to is you need to be paying attention to the time of day, right? The time of day it's actually going to be for you guys to actually be able to take advantage of this. And what I'm gonna just go ahead and do is right now, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this video link up here so you guys can just click on it as you're watching it, and it can direct you to this DeLorean video to be able to, let you guys rewatch that if need be. Now, the other thing I'm also gonna tag up here that I want you guys to be able to see is as I'm talking about this, in between the time zone of 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern, excuse me, to be honest, it's not really an opinion, it's more so a fact. That's gonna be the best time to trade Forex. It's across to the London and the New York session. Now, if you want to be able to have additional information, honestly, I do just need to make an entirely separate video for this at this point, but I haven't done it yet. So that's neither here nor there. So on the harmonic scanner basics, even though this is not a training about the harmonic scanner, what I want you guys to do, let me see if I can find it. Let's see. All right, perfect. So if you guys see this right here, I'm gonna make this bigger. This is a video that I created, and within the video, I'm talking about sessions, currencies, and pairs, okay? So as you guys can see right here, the best time of day to trade is 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern. The sessions that you're trading in is Sydney, Asian, London, and New York. And the currency pairs that go in those specific sessions, Asian session, you got these 3, London session, you got these 3, New York session, you had those last 2. So what I want you guys to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and up here, I'm going to put another link for that specific video. So you guys will have 2 different videos over the course of this past minute that you guys will be able to see in the top right corner so y'all can tap into. Now, with that being said, if it is not between 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern, I'm Central, that would be 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. That would simply mean I would not be looking for a possible trading opportunity right now. I would need to wait, come back to the market later, and then make a decision at that time. So assuming at the time I was looking at that setup, it was in the range, all I would be doing is going over the 4 steps. If all 4 steps check off, I take the trade. If any of the 4 steps do not check off, I don't take the trade. It's literally that simple, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to go 100%. No trading strategy works like that. It just means you're going to be able to have less anxiety and less, thinking too much. It's like, okay, I mean, the 4 steps line up, I'm going to take it, right? Proper risk management is definitely what you need to do. But, same thing. I'll have a video on that later down the line. But first question, if I look at the 2 candles to the left of the arrow, is the blue candle bigger than the red? Now, that's going to be a very, very important question. If you guys are not familiar with what an engulfing candle is, okay? If you're not familiar, damn, I actually accidentally got rid of the YouTube video. If you guys are not actually, knowing what an engulfing candle is, an engulfing candle is actually going to be a formation that the DeLorean strategy is going to be pretty much, created off of. So engulfing candle is going to be whenever you have one candle, right, engulfing the body of the other candle. So let me go back to this DeLorean video. All right, bet. So notice how this blue candle, right? Remember, they said look to the left of the arrow, 1, 2, right? 2 candles to the left of the arrow, right? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Is the blue candle bigger than the red? Yeah. So if I look at the body of this candle, not including the wicks, right? The body of the candle, it is clearly bigger than the red candle. So that means step number 1 checks off. Step number 2, does the red line cut through both candle bodies? Okay. So if I look at these 2 candle bodies, the red and the blue, is there a red line cutting between both of the candle bodies? Not just one and not the wicks, the bodies. The answer is going to be yes. So step number 2 checks off, right? Step number 3, is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely below the 2 candles? Now, what I want you guys to really start getting fixated on is, if I come back to this actual scanner so you can get a better visualization, there's going to be 3 different primary EMAs, which are referred to as exponential moving averages. Okay, you're going to have the blue, which is like a dark blue. You're going to have the aqua, and you're going to have the gray or the white. Okay, since this is a white background, it's going to be gray. If you have like a darker background, you could probably make it white, but aqua, blue, and gray. This question is asking you, is there a gray, aqua, or blue line closely below the 2 candles? Not closely above, closely below. Now, this is actually a cheat code. So I want you guys to notice, technically, this aqua line is not closely below. It's actually cutting through. The same way the red line is cutting through is the same way the aqua line is cutting through. On step number 3, if you have any of those lines cutting through the candles, that still counts, even though they're not technically closely below. So y'all can write that down in y'all's notes. So step number 3 checks off. Step number 4, remember, if we got 3 yeses, but on step number 4 it doesn't go in our favor, then we can't take the trade. Even if we got 3 yeses and 1 no, it just doesn't work like that. We have to get all 4 yeses. So the last question is basically asking us, what most people don't realize is, whenever you're looking at these EMAs, they're basically giving you visual representations of a support and a resistance, right? So if the EMAs are underpriced, it's a support. If they're above price, it's a resistance. As of right now, it's really in consolidation because it's in between all 3. So this is basically just asking you, hey, just make sure you have enough space to trade in the direction you're trying to take it, because if you're trading right into an EMA that's like right here, it's probably going to reject. So make sure that you do not have a gray, aqua, or blue line closely above price, because if you're looking to buy it, you don't want to have it like right here, because that will be a resistance. So if we were to look at this, you guys can clearly see there are no lines, even though this is really zoomed in and you can't really see the outside spectrum. There's no lines here. And clearly at the time that I took the picture, this would have been a good setup. So that's actually going to be an example of what you guys can reference as far as visually what it looks like to be able to take a DeLorean. Now, as far as take profits, stop losses, not finna go over all that. That's what you're going to dive into the information for right now. Remember, as I told you, just a couple more things I'm going to talk about with this strategy, because we're not done yet. So with this strategy, they're actually going to give you 2 additional things that you could take advantage of, one of which is going to be called DeLorean Shadow. Okay. DeLorean Shadow originally started off with Patrick, Abel, and Tyrone sending out trade ideas to be 1,000% transparent. Literally only Patrick sends out trade ideas to DeLorean Shadow. And those are always going to be specifically swing trading ideas. Okay. So if you are not into swing trading, you're not into holding a trade for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month, that's not your style, probably don't want to do shadow, because all of these trades are going to be swing trade setups. It doesn't mean that they don't hit. They be hitting. Let me be honest with you. Patrick is a sniper when it comes to swing trading. But if you're not patient, right, it just may not be something that you're going to be utilizing. So you can also take advantage of those live trade ideas on Patrick's sessions that I mentioned earlier, Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then finally, the most recent addition, because Shadow's honestly been around for a while, is going to be DeLorean Hyperdrive. So if I actually go click on DeLorean, right? Hover over it and click on hyperdrive. Hyperdrive is literally the exact same concept as the DeLorean I just showed you. It's just only on the 5-minute time frame. It's only on the 5-minute time frame. So that just means every play is going to be on a way smaller time frame. Your stop loss is going to be tighter. Your targets are going to be shorter. And you're not going to be in a trade that long because it's on a 5-minute time frame. Now, with that being said, what if I were to tell you the DeLorean hyperdrive can also be used for trading binary options, right? You'd be interested, I'm pretty sure. So what I'm actually about to go ahead and do is put the icing on the cake. Actually put a cherry on the cake. That's not icing. Whatever. So look, the thing I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to go back to go live, right? I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to go locate the DeLorean channel. And then this is what I'm about to do, right? I'm gonna go click on Tyrone. I want you guys to write this down in your notes. When I click on Tyrone, Tyrone in his favorite sessions actually has a video 100% dedicated to teaching you guys the manner of which to be able to appropriately and effectively, consistently trade the 5-minute hyperdrive DeLorean strategy with binary options, aka HFX frequency. Okay, high frequency. Valdi lives matter. If you've ever seen Harry Potter, which I know most people did as a kid, or you read that thick ass book. I never read the book. I just watched the long ass movies, right? This is the name of which you do not speak. Voldemort, the dude with no nose, okay? He's bald, right? Walking around looking like Caillou from back in the day, right? A light-skinned Lil Bill, right? Fine his ass up. Pow. Oh! But look, that's what you want to go look at. You want to go look at Valdi Lives Matter. And that's going to teach you guys how to be able to take advantage of the DeLorean 5-minute hyperdrive strategy. Now, the last thing I want to be able to talk about, because we're basically done, right? The last thing I want to talk about is this is going to be a bonus. So Abel Melendez, which is one of the educators for the DeLorean strategy, he actually educates on a different channel as well. So completely, you got to listen to me, completely separate from the DeLorean channel. These are two different channels. Abel Melendez is also featured on the FRX Academy Go Live Library, which is right under Pick a Channel. That is separate from the DeLorean, which is under Strategies Education. So if I actually click on this, what I'm going to show you guys is I can scroll down, right? And on top of the 3 days a week that you have access to Abel, in addition to that, you're going to have Abel in additional 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern, right? And just because I love Abel so much, I'm gonna go ahead and actually put Abel's YouTube channel right here, just to show a little bit of support. I don't know if I can actually do that. So no, I actually can't do that. I can't do that. So just forget that part of the video. But if y'all want to go follow my boy, definitely go check my boy out on YouTube. You know what? Actually, because this is definitely my favorite product. So all these individuals help put me on, so I have no issue with promoting their YouTube channel. So Tyrone Foster, right? If y'all want to go follow Tyrone Foster, here's his YouTube. Y'all want to go follow Patrick Kinney, right? Here's his YouTube. Y'all want to go follow Abel Melendez. Abel did recently erase basically every video on his YouTube and restarted. So it's not going to be as much sauce that used to be on there, but here's it going to be right here, kicking it with Abel. Now, with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys, right? And before I get off, y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button, right? If you like this video and you think you could be able to get into the market and kill it with 4 simple steps, let me get you to hit that subscribe button, right? Let me get you a like. Let me get you to comment. Let me get you to share, right? And outside of that, I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. We're going to be dropping content every single week. The next video is going to be another dope, saucy, informative video strategy, teaching you how to be able to become consistent in the market. And all I'm doing is showing you every strategy that I know in hopes you'll pick one. You don't need more than one. You'll pick one that you gravitate to. And that'll ultimately be the strategy that helps you become a self-sufficient trader in these markets. So with that being said, I'm gonna see you guys at the top, not from the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Peace.